What's up, everybody? It's ArkyBooms, and now we are going to take a look at the Survival Hunter, one of my personal favorite classes in the game. Now, the reason we're going Survival is currently, right now, I believe Survival is the strongest of the bunch. And to validate this, we're going to do a test. But first of all, we're going to go over our talents. For Survival, I got Post Haste. I have Silencing Shot. And this one, which is more of a defensive, I chose Aspect of the Iron Hawk because it increases our attack power, and this is a PvE guide. We want to be doing as much damage as possible. The next talents are usually the focus generators. You have Fervor, Dire Beast, and Thrill of the Hunt. A lot of people like to look over Thrill of the Hunt, but it's really, really nice. The third talent, we have Lynx Rush and Murder of Crows. Murder of Crows is actually relatively nice, but for the purpose of this video, I just chose Lynx Rush, because it is insanely overpowered right now. For glyphs, I have Glyph of No Escape. I get increased crit on my ice trap targets, or my freezing trap targets. So when I CC somebody, when I go to open them, they die. Marked for Death, I don't have to ever really use our Hunter's Mark, even though I always put it up. And Glyph of Mending so that I can keep my pet alive for longer, since it feels like pets are dying insanely fast. Now, the first thing we want to go over for Hunter is the changes. Basically, each spec is relatively decent and close when it comes to damage, but you'll notice your pets can change talents naturally. I want him to go PvP spec. I want my wolf to tank. I want him to DPS on a PvE target. That's simple. Just remember to go through, take off what you don't need, macro what you like. Okay, so something we're going to do is, basically the rotation for Survival is very awkward. It's not that easy to actually get, but if you can start off with the trap, always start off with the trap, because it starts lock and load. You're always going to want to have Black Arrow on the target, same with Serpent Sting. You're going to Explosive Shot on cooldown. And the way we have Talented, we have Thrill of the Hunt. And when that procs, you're just going to spam Arcane Shot until the next priority item comes off. And use your Cobra Shot in between to keep Serpent Sting up. So we're going to go ahead and start off with a freezing trap on the target. It's going to proc lock and load. We're going to start off with our Black Arrow, start throwing our stuff up there, and when you get a lock and load proc, you usually want a Cobra Shot in between. And if that's not up, we're just going to start hitting Arcane Shot. We got a proc for Thrill of the Hunt, so now we're just spamming the hell out of Arcane Shot. We got lock and load, going to go ahead and hit it. Cobra Shot in between, go ahead and hit it. Go ahead and hit it. We got another Thrill of the Hunt proc. Thrill of the Hunt is insanely nice right now. We're going to go ahead and use our Lynx Rush. Get that back up to the target. Pop cooldowns. Cooldowns are popped. And as you see, it does very, very nice damage. And the reason it does so much damage is Mastery. Your Arcane Shot and your Explosive Shot all do damage with magic. So buffing your Mastery of Survival right now is very beneficial and does a lot of damage. There we just got another Thrill of the Hunt, and as you can see, this talent is insanely nice. I love this talent, and I would swear by it. We get a lock and load off that. Go ahead and get a Cobra Shot in to keep Serpent Sting up, and look at that. Just damage, damage, damage. Survival has almost no downtime of just watching what's coming off cooldown and assorting yourself otherwise. And you'll notice that I don't even always have to Cobra Shot. The only reason I really do it is to get my Serpent Sting back up, which I forgot to there. But as you see, Survival is just very, very nice when it comes to raw damage. It pulls around 24k DPS, and I'm not the best Survival Hunter. Now we're going to swap to Marksman to test them both. This is going to be a 2-for-1. Go ahead and take that off my toolbar. Don't have a PvP trinket right now. We're going to go with the same exact talents. Nothing's going to be different from what we did. We're putting them all back in the same talents. Go ahead and learn them, reset the damage meter, and we have to recall out our lovely wolf. Once again, take Growl and that off, go to your pet, make sure it has a talent spec, and as for Marksman Hunter, we will take a look at their Mastery as well. Let's go over here and find Mastery. Bum, 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 bum. Wild Quiver grants a 30% chance for your ranged attacks to instantly fire an additional ranged shot. That's nice. It's actually quite useful in PvE, actually. So we're going to, first of all, I have to put Hunter's Mark back on my toolbar, not that one. And glyphs are pretty much the same. I just swapped out. I gotta put Glyph of No Escape over Camouflage, and I just put Chimera Shot on there to stay survived a little bit longer. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're not going to worry so much about Serpent Sting, because Chimera Shot's gonna keep that up. We're just gonna readiness our cooldown. And I always like to start off the fight with an aim shot, Chimera Shot. That's just me. And then look, we procced our Thrill of the Hunt already. Just make sure we're not starving ourselves. Chimera Shot came off cooldown, use it. Spam the hell out of these arcane shots. Start steady shotting. As you can see, the damage is really nice. We're actually going to focus cap here. And just start spamming Arcane Shot. Arcane Shot will be your friend in MoP. It does so much nice damage, and it's usually one of your least mana costing spells. And the one thing about Thrill of the Hunt is it also does it for multi-shot. I'll show you that in a second on the next proc. We'll spam multi-shot. There, we got a proc. Look at this. It's so nice. So much AoE cleave as marksman or survival. Both specs are doing really nice in my opinion. And as you can see, it's pretty much for both specs. Just make sure you keep all your things on cooldown. And it's pretty much spam Arcane Shot for right now. I mean, it's not very difficult. Chimera Shot on cooldown. Use your aim shot when you get procs from your steady shot for when you have the steady shot to get focus. And other than that, it's pretty much proc, 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 proc. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I look forward from hearing you guys in the future. Thank you guys for watching.